Hi friends, welcome to Excel Festive. In this video, we are going to see how to use the top 10 Excel formulas which will be used for the interview or in your workplaces. Here I have given those formulas. What are the formulas we are going to see, and the random table has been given here. This is the one we are going to see now in this formula. See here, I have given the formula, first formula as count formula. Here we are going to use the formula equal to count open parenthesis and select the cells which you wanted to count. This formula is give the result as it will count the cells which is having the numbers only. Okay, it will count and it will give you the answer. Once you press enter after giving the close parenthesis, and it will count all the cells and it will give you as 20. So total 20 lines I have given, so it's giving 20. See, now I have deleted one cells and it become blank, so the blank cell will not be counted in this formula. Next, the alphabet, I am entering the alphabet here, and this also will not be counted in this formula. So see here, the number is getting reduced. The blank and the numbers will not be counted in this formula. Only the numbers only it will be counted. And the next formula we are going to see equal to count A, then open parenthesis and then select all the cells. See here, and close parenthesis and enter. In this formula it will count all the cells including the alphabet except the blank cells. Okay, see here, the blank cells alone it is not counted. Rest of the alphabet also it is counted, it is giving the result. Now I am entering the number in the blank cell, it is giving us 20 including the alphabet. Okay, this is how the count A formula is used. Next we are going to see the count blank formula. For that I just delete two cells. See here, whatever the cells you want, just I am deleting the two cells, so that this formula I can give you the proper example. See, equal to count blank, open parenthesis and select the cells where you want to count only the blank cells. See, once you give the close parenthesis enter, only two cells are blank, that is given as a result. This is how the count blank cells count blank formula used. Only the blank cells will be counted and gives you the result. Now next one, we are going to see sum formula. Sum is it will give the total from the selected cells. Okay, the blank cells also I am giving the random number. Now we are going to see how to use the sum formula. Equal to sum open parenthesis and select the cells where you want to count, sum all the cells. See, once close parenthesis and enter, the sum is given as 954. Okay friends, the total is 954 score. Next we are going to see max. Equal to max open parenthesis and select the cells where you want to find the maximum number. It will give you the maximum number, the highest number in the selected range. See, 88 is the maximum number in the selected range, so it's giving 88 as the output. Next we are going to see the min formula. This will give the minimum number in the selected cells, which is the minimum number. 1 is the minimum number and it is giving us the output. Okay, and next we are going to see the formula average formula. For this, see here, equal to average open parenthesis and select the range and close parenthesis and enter. Once you press enter, the average from the selected cells, the average will be given as the output. Okay, this is how the average formula used. These are the most useful used in the interview. And next is VLOOKUP we are going to see. This is a very important one which you will be always using the formula, this formula in while using the Excel. See here, by using the VLOOKUP formula, we are going to fetch the score scored by the Bradley Verghese. See how we can use the formula equal to VLOOKUP. The formula is equal to VLOOKUP open parenthesis and the lookup value is Bradley Verghese. Okay, I am selecting the cell Bradley Verghese, comma, next table array, from which table we wanted to see the score of that particular person. See here, the table I am selecting, I selected the 3 column. Okay, the score I want is in the 3rd column. Now then comma, then see the index number, I want the 3rd column is the output is there, so 3rd column, so I have to mention 3, 0. Okay, then close parenthesis and enter. See, Bradley Verghese, how much he scored, the score 61, we got the output as 61. Okay, now the same formula I am applying to another cells also. So next name is Thirumalai Nambi. So Thirumalai Nambi is scored how much score, that's we got the result. And the next one is Zahirul Islam, what how much he scored, and that one also is directly taken with the using the VLOOKUP formula. This is very useful formula while using the Excel. Now the next one we are going to see how to use the concatenate formula. Further, the one of the method I am saying now equal to, see, now we are going to concatenate the name of the name as well as the score. Okay, equal to, first I am selecting the name cell and then ampersand double quotation. See, the name cell I wanted to differentiate with the score by using the space. So I am pressing one space and double quotation and again ampersand and then the score cell I am selecting, then press enter. See here, Bradley Verkis space and the score. Okay, now we are going to see the another method of using the concatenate equal to the formula, concatenate formula directly. The same thing, open parenthesis. Now I am selecting the name of the name and then comma, then the space should be mentioned in the double quotation. Okay, double quotation, then comma and the last cell, score cell I am selecting and close parenthesis and enter. See, the name and the score is concatenated and given as the output. Okay. Next we are going to see how to use the count if formula. See here, now the formula is equal to count if open parenthesis and we are going to select the range. The range is here is the house. Okay, full range I have selected, comma, this full range we should press F4 to lock the cells. Okay, and then comma, then criteria. Criteria is here I have given dolphin. So I am selecting the dolphin cell, then close parenthesis. So here whatever the cell is having dolphin, that all will be counted and given as output. See here how many in this, how many dolphins are there, is given as 6. Next shark team is given as 7 and the penguin is given as again 7. So total is 20. See here, total number of line is given as 20. So this is how the count if formula should be used. Next we are going to see how to use the sum if formula. Equal to sum if and then the open parenthesis, the range. So the range I am going to select now the house fully and then the comma, criteria I am going to select here, the criteria is given dolphin. Okay, here also we need to lock the cell. See here F4 to lock the cells and then comma, then the criteria we are going to select the dolphin. Okay, the cell and then comma, then sum range, which column you wanted to sum. So that column I am selecting the score column. Okay, and then press F4 to lock the cell, close parenthesis and enter. Once you press enter, whatever the dolphin is there, dolphin team score will be total and it is given as a output. See here the total number of dolphin, how much scored the score, that is given as output. And then the next is shark team and penguin team, how much they have scored, total is given, total 954. See here in the sum formula we already used total of score is 954, so it's matching with that one. Okay, very useful formula this one also, sum if. Next we are going to see the drop down list. This drop down list how we are going to use, by using the data validation. Under the, see here under the data we are going to select the data validation. Once you select this one, under that the data validation option is there, select that. See, one dialog box will be opened here. Under the settings you have to select the list from this drop down. Then see here the source is the source, you have to select the name. For example, I am selecting the full names. Okay, see here the full name column is selected and then I am going to press OK. Once you press OK, see here the drop down is shown here. If you click that one, all the name of the student will be shown here and you can select whatever the names you want. See here you can select all the names only which is already available in the table, only that will be shown here. Okay, for example, if I copy this one, see here the other method, other formula which we used VLOOKUP, I am pasting there the data validation. Okay, drop down list. Once I paste here, see Shah Rukh Khan how much he scored, that value has been given by using the VLOOKUP formula. Then again, by using the drop down, you can select the name of the persons. So based on the name, the score will be given as the output. Okay, here also you can use that one. The drop down will be useful here. Okay. Next, we are going to see how to use the conditional formatting. This conditional formatting is available under Home tab. Okay, under the Home tab, conditional formatting is there. Okay, before that, going to that, we have to select the cell where we are applying the conditional formatting. See here, I am selecting the score column fully. Now we are going to the conditional formatting. Okay, under the Home tab, then highlight cells values. Under that, see, I am selecting the greater value. Once you press that one, this dialog box will be open. Randomly it is taken one number. I am giving 60. So if it is greater than 60, I want the color to be filled with green. I am selecting the green here. Okay, whatever the number is having greater than 60, all will be highlighted with green color. Again, I am going to the conditional formatting, highlight cells value. Now I am selecting the less than. See here, less than, I am going to give, for example, here, this number I have given, okay, less than 30, and press OK. See here, the red highlighted cells is shown here. You can also change the color by selecting the options. Okay, this is how the conditional formatting used. Before going to the text to column, we will see how to use the if formula. For that, for using the if formula, equal to if open bracket and the logical test. Logical test is, for example, I am selecting the cells, okay, the score. Now this score is greater than 35, comma, if it is true, if this cells is greater than 35, comma, then under the double quotation I am mentioning pass, okay, and comma, if the logical test is false, if it is not true, okay, then what the answer should be, I want it to be fail. So within double quotation I am mentioning fail and close parenthesis and enter. See here, the value is less than 35, so it's showing fail. The same formula I am applying in the rest of the rows, rest of the cells. See here, whatever the cell is having greater than 35 is mentioned pass, less than 35 is mentioned as fail. Okay, the other method is, see here, if it is greater than, the cell is, selected cell is greater than 35, here, if it is true, then blank should be there. So within double quotation I didn't enter anything, comma, if it is false, retest. If it is less than 35, I am mentioning here retest, and applying the same formula in the rest of the cells. Whatever the name of the student is scored less than 35, here the option is coming as retest. If he is scored more than 35, it is coming blank. Okay. Based on your requirement, you can use the if formula. Next, we are going to see how to use the text to column. For that, come down here. I am given the table, the same table. The name of the student name is here. This column is there. After that, two column I have inserted. See here, first select full cells. Okay. Now I am going to the data. Under the data, text to column is there. Select that one. This dialog box will be open. Make sure the delimited is selected here. Okay. Selected and press next. Now here, see here, the name of the student is mentioned and differentiated with the space. In between space is there. So I am selecting here space. Okay. I have selected the space, and how the output will be shown is shown here. Okay. First name space. Next cell is last name. Next I am pressing next. Okay. See here. Here it's asking where is the destination, where the output should be applied. So I am selecting the cells here. In this cell, I want the output to be started. So I am selecting this cell. Now I am going to press the finish. Once I press finish, it's asking already the data is available in the cells. No problem. You just mention the OK in the destination cells. See here, once you press OK, the first name will come in the one column and the last name will be in the next column. Okay, you have given the space, right, to differentiate. So based on that, the first name and the last name will be splitted. This is very useful, and this is very easy also to use the text to column. So these are the formulas which will be helpful for you in your interview or in the most of the times when you are using in the work. So these are the main formulas, mainly used formulas, which will be more helpful for you. You will be always using these formulas. If you think that these formulas will be useful for your friends also, someone is using, please share this video so that they will be helping, they will get the most benefited with this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next wonderful video.